guys, many of you know that the new Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate set came out today. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it's a new set crafted from the Commander Legends set to fit the Alchemy system on Arena. Not all of the Commander Legends cards are included, but a lot of them are. Some of them are even changed to support that digital-only format that they've been working on for Alchemy and Historic. So a lot of them have the same names, but they do a lot of cool different things, have new keywords and abilities. And if you guys missed my last video, we go over those archetypes, new abilities, returning abilities, and as well as where all of these cards are legal, because we are getting it for limited, but they are not legal in standard. Some of the cards are, given that they are reprints from standard legal sets, but make sure you guys check out that last video if you'd like some more information on it, because you might not want to play limited if you're only doing it for a collection and you aren't interested in digital only formats. But as always, we always take a look at the Mastery Pass and what's provided for you guys in it to see if it's worth purchasing. Now, I will say the Mastery Pass works out to $20 if you are purchasing only the Mastery Pass. You get a bit of a discount, as we've talked about previously, when you buy your gems in bulk, because you buy $100 worth of gems, you get extra gems. So it's between $15 and $20 for the Mastery Pass, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at each item in that pass to see if it's worth it for you to pick it up. Every video, we always get comments of like, oh, it's not worth it, or it's 100% worth it. But I do want you guys to keep in mind that whether something is worth it is very dependent upon how you feel about the products that are in it and whether or not you find them useful. So, as always, try to stay respectful in the comment section and give us your feedback, because again, the way I evaluate things might not be the way that you do, and I'd love to hear from you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the items. I broke it down into a couple of different sections. We're going to start with the physical product. I guess it's not physical, but the actual playable product, what you need to play Magic the Gathering, and that includes tokens and cards themselves. So we start at the top, we get 20 packs. This is split amongst a bunch of different sets. Many of those sets are standard legal. We get 4 packs of Alchemy Horizons, which is the set currently. And this is if you complete the entire pass, so keep that in mind. 4 Streets of Capenna, 4 Kamigawa, Innistrad, and Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow. For a grand total of 20 packs, and those always are going to cost you 4,000 gems. You're also going to be getting 1 draft token, which most of us want, so that's 1,500 gems. The gold, you get, I think, 4,000 gold, and I value that at 600 gems because 4,000 gold is 40% of a draft, which works out to be 600 gems. Also, through the process of completing the entire pass, you get an additional 1,200 gems, which is almost enough for another draft, and you get some extra rares as well. They have 10 rares spread across the entire pass. I valued those at 150. I used to just do them from the drafting perspective of 20 gems a piece, because once you complete your collection, that's all they're worth. But I got a lot of comments saying that a lot of you guys who are getting the Mastery Pass actually just want them for collection building purposes. So I went ahead and gave them almost a full pack price worth of value, which is 150. They're worth 200 per pack, but I assume, a lot of these you won't need. They are kind of random, and maybe, by the time you get all of these, you've probably crafted most of the rares you actually need. So you're going to be getting a lot of chaff on top. So this brings our grand total of playable product to 8,800 gems. So when comparing the 8,800 gems to the purchase cost of the actual pass at $3,420, you can see that you're getting way more product and playability. This rate of product far outweighs any of the other Mastery Pass pre-orders. And even like the introduction sets, I think it's a huge boost if you are going to be using a lot of these products. If you want to buy packs, this is obviously going to be way better. Now, one of the things that is really important here is to note that you have to complete your entire pass to make this happen. So one of the things I like to recommend is that you actually purchase it towards the end of the Mastery Pass once you realize how far you're going to get. Now, a lot of people complete this very easily, but if you take a month off, if you take 2 or 3 weeks off, keep in mind this pass is only good for 8 weeks. So if you take 2 or 3 weeks off, then you are going to miss out on a huge chunk of these passes, and there is no makeup mechanism. You can get a certain amount of experience per day, and sometimes they offer you like a half a day's worth of XP as a bonus from time to time, but it's pretty rare. So make sure you guys are doing, all of your quests. Don't let any expire. You can only hold 3 per day, and then don't take a lot of time off with this, But if you go ahead and you purchase towards the end, they will give you all the levels that you missed. So let's say there's 80 levels at the end of the month or at the end of the pass, you're just, oh, I'm at 65. It's worth it. You can buy it and they will award you all of that product. But if you purchase it ahead of time, you only get to level 40, which I have done before, then it's all gone and you end up barely breaking even on your pass or worse. But yeah, as you guys can see, playable product, more than worth it. So let's go ahead and talk about the other cosmetics and things that you guys are going to get. They value these cosmetics at like 40,000 gems. So what you're going to get is you get the one main avatar for purchasing the pass in general. You just get one, and then you get the 5 that are associated with your mastery tree. So as you complete your entire pass, you're going to get a bunch of orbs. You get 30 of them, and 5 of them are redeemed for various characters, the little avatar symbols that you use when you're playing the game. So nice cosmetic. And then 25 of them are in card altars. I went ahead and priced out 5 mythics, 5 rares, 10 uncommons, and 5 commons, because that has been the ratio of rarities that we've seen in the last few passes. And if you just buy them as is, no discounts, it's 19,000 gems worth of cosmetics. Of course, most people, myself included, value that at almost 0. I personally do not care about those cosmetics. I like sleeves and pets, but you know, these random trash bulk rares and things, I don't find a ton of value in. So keep that in mind as we go down. Pets, you can buy a pet from the store for 3,000 gems. You do get the pet in a couple of different colors, which is neat. You do get 2 sleeves, one regular and one premier. And I think the premier are 1,200 and the regulars are around 600. So I valued that at 18. And then again, the rate there for 15 commons, 10 uncommons, for a grand total of 38,800 gems in cosmetics, for a grand package total of 47,000 gems. Now, realistically, this whole cosmetics section I value at, I don't know, maybe 4,000 or 5,000 gems, because the sleeves are cool. I would never pay full price. The pets are cool. I like my pet. I'm never going to change it, but I would pick it up for 1,000 gold if it was on sale. And the same thing goes for the avatars. I personally would pick those up on sale and just kind of keep them because I think they're neat. And, 10 years down the line, it might be cool to scroll through and see all your cool stuff that is no longer offered. But again, I don't value it at 38,000. I probably value it at like 4,000 or 5,000. So it really depends. But I think the important thing to note here is that the playable product is 8,800, which is already more than double the initial cost, assuming you can complete your entire pass. There is a little bit of hidden value at the end for every additional level you make towards the end, which, there's a cap on it, but you can certainly get some extra levels towards the end because they do build in a bit of a cushion. So if you're an avid player, then you're going to get that bonus uncommon every single day-ish. And now if your collection is complete, that uncommon is only going to translate into 0.3% of a vault, which is not nothing. It certainly adds up. So there's definitely some value to be had randomly throughout the pass. So my recommendation to you guys, if you don't know that you're going to complete it, make sure you guys just wait to the end of the season and then purchase it. Don't forget, I'll try to maybe make a reminder video or something. But yeah, there's no punishment for buying it later. If you think you're gonna, take a trip to, come see me this at the end of the month at Command Fest Orlando, or if you're going to be going to Magic 30, that's actually in the next pass. But in that same vein, you might take 4 or 5 days off and not play. So you never know. Keep that in mind. It is $20, but I definitely think it's worth purchasing if you guys are into collecting cards. All right, that's it, guys. Spend your $20 wisely. I hope you leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you find this pass useful or valuable. And that's it. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for some new Horizons Alchemy gameplay. Have a good night. Be safe. Love you guys.